Did ULTY just save itself? This video is not financial advice, nor is it a recommendation. Please do your own due diligence before investing into anything. Since inception, ULTY has been trending down in share price as they pay out monthly distributions over $1 per share. With dividends that high and share prices going down, I thought for sure they were on the road to a reverse split, until they suddenly changed their strategy. When I first noticed the change, I saw it as a red flag, but let's look at the initial data and see if their performance has changed. As we can see here, since the change in strategy, share prices seem to have leveled off. While it's not going to the moon, they've at least managed to stop the bleeding for a bit. As I'm recording this audio, I just checked again and noticed they just gapped up today and managed to stay green even after hours, today of course being June 12th. The change in strategy, for those who haven't heard or forgot, is a change from a synthetic covered call to a traditional covered call. That means that instead of buying a call on a given stock and then using that to cover the calls they sell, they buy actual shares to write covered calls on. A potential drawback I see to this new strategy is them choosing high-risk stocks with unfavorable fundamentals. As we've seen in prior videos covering ULTY, they have a habit of choosing companies that haven't turned a profit. If they own direct shares of these companies, the performance of those companies matters all the more. So let's take a look at the companies currently on this list. All data was pulled on June 9th and June 10th. Of course, they still hold cash and some FGXXX shares, which is a mutual fund that basically just holds cash and government bonds. But as far as actual companies go, first one on this list is AST Space Mobile Inc., ticker symbol ASTS. AST is building a global cellular broadband network in space. Their share price has been trending down on the weekly chart. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently losing money, and in the look-back period that I have, which goes back as far as Q4 2021, there are no profitable quarters in that period. Their IV is at 120%, and that is a 79th percentile IV. Next on our list is CleanSpark, ticker symbol CLSK. We've covered them before. They are a Bitcoin mining company. They currently pay no dividends. They are profitable for the second quarter in a row, and their IV is at 98.79%, and that is a first percentile IV. Third on this list is Enovix Corp, ticker symbol ENVX. They are a silicon battery company that is trying to develop higher capacity, higher energy density batteries without compromising safety. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently losing money, and their IV is at 95.68%, and that is a 63rd percentile IV. Next up is Hims & Hers Health Inc., ticker symbol HIMS. They're a healthcare provider platform and cloud pharmacy that provides access to treatments related to sexual health, hair loss, dermatology, mental health, and weight loss. They currently pay no dividends. They have been profitable for the past 2 quarterly reports, and their IV is at 72.51%, and that is a 71st percentile IV. Next on our list is a company I wish they would do a single stock ETF for, and that is Robinhood Markets Inc., ticker symbol HOOD. They are currently profitable. They pay no dividends. Their IV is at 74.02%, and that is a 77th percentile IV. Moving on, we have Marathon Digital Holdings Inc., ticker symbol MARA. They're another Bitcoin mining company. They currently pay no dividends, but they are profitable, and their IV is at 102.4%, and that is a 17th percentile IV. Next on the list is a Bitcoin development company named MicroStrategy Inc., ticker symbol MSTR. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently losing money, but the previous quarterly report showed a profit. Their IV is at 94.31%, and that is a 73rd percentile IV. Next up is Novavax Inc., ticker symbol NVAX. They're a biotech company that develops vaccines for infectious diseases, including the infectious disease well known in 2020. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently losing money. Their IV is at 130.28%, and that is a 45th percentile IV. Next up is Sunrun Inc., ticker symbol RUN. They are a solar company. They pay no dividends. They are losing money. Their IV is at 89.92%, and that is a 46th percentile IV. Next up is Supermicro Computer Inc., ticker symbol SMCI. They sell servers and parts for servers, including telecom hardware. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently profitable, and profits are increasing. Their IV is at 63.77%, and that is a 19th percentile IV. Next on our list is Sarepta Therapeutics Inc., ticker symbol SRPT. They're a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company that focuses on the discovery and development of RNA therapeutics, gene therapies, and other genetic therapeutic modalities for the treatment of rare diseases. They currently pay no dividends, they are currently profitable, and their IV is at 122.34%, and that is an 86th percentile IV. Moving on, we have Upstart Holdings Inc., ticker symbol UPST. They're a banking services company that uses AI to underwrite various types of loans. They currently pay no dividends, they are currently losing money, and their IV is at 68.41%, and that is a first percentile IV. Next up is Viking Therapeutics Inc., ticker symbol VKTX. They're a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company that develops therapies for metabolic and endocrine disorders. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently losing money. Their IV is at 85.41%, and that is a 32nd percentile IV. Moving further into the V's is Victoria's Secret & Company, ticker symbol VSCO. They currently pay no dividends. They are currently losing money. Their IV is 56.35%, and that is a 12th percentile IV. The last holding on this list is Zim Integrated Shipping Services Limited, ticker symbol ZIM. They did just begin paying dividends recently. They are currently profitable, but the past 4 quarters were all net losses. Their IV is at 73.89%, and that is a 52nd percentile IV. Now that we've covered the holdings, here are my final thoughts. I've noticed now that they've changed to owning direct shares of these companies, they're starting to attempt a balance between companies that are profitable with ones whose volatility should bring in more premium revenue. Of the 15 holdings that are not counting FGXXX or cash, 7 of them are currently profitable. They seem to also be trying to diversify a little better than they previously have. They used to be very overweight into crypto and solar, now they're adding in banking, pharma, apparel, and even shipping. What do you think? Does this make ULTY a buy? Tell us in the comments below. If you like this video, you might also enjoy this one here on the screen. Subscribe to join the Cash Flow Club and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video.